morning. This is the Friday, March 10th edition of the UPC Morning Show. I'm Bo Staples.
And I'm Nancy Madonna.
And our top story today is about the Cougar Capers, which will be held here tonight in the auditorium. Let's take a look at preview now.
Of the band Alley Cat. Hi guys, could you tell us your name and what instruments you play?
John, guitar. Larry, bass. Sal, guitar.
And who are some of your influences?
Jakey Lee and George Lynch. Billy Sheehan. Adrian Smith and Jakey Lee.
And how did you guys get together?
Well, me and Larry were in a band, and we were incomplete. And John was in a band that was incomplete, so we threw it all together to do the show.
Oh, and where do you guys practice?
We have a warehouse out in Tampa where we practice at, and we've been getting ready for the show.
Okay, I understand that you're going to be in the talent show tonight. Can you tell us a little bit of what to expect?
Yeah, most of the songs we're playing 4 songs, and I'm going to play a couple popular ones, you know, things that a lot of people would like.
A lot of loud rock and roll.
Stuff like Guns N' Roses and some Poison will be playing, so.
Aggressive rock.
Expect stuff like that.
Uh-huh. Well, I'll be there, and along with other talents, besides them, I hope that you come out there and see the talent show tonight.
Be sure to see the show.
Keep on rocking.
There will be a meeting today, March 10th, for anyone interested in running for student government or class officers. This meeting is mandatory if you plan to run. Also, all members of the National Honor Society, if you did not attend the meeting on Wednesday, you must stop by G5A, first period, to pick up your sponsor sheet. This is a must. Bo?
Well, Nancy, Marine Biology Club members, you're asked not to forget about your commitment to the Special Olympics. Now, for more information, go see your teacher in F5. Now, all juniors and seniors who want to take the ACT on April 15th, be sure to pick up your registration forms in the office. The deadline on that is March 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day. Nancy?
Reminder to hand in your drawings to M4 for the Cougar Art Contest, March 10th and no later than March 13th. Prizes are awarded. Good luck to all entries. Come one, come all. Tonight in the auditorium at 7:30 p.m. is the wonderful Cougar Capers show. You come see your friends on stage singing, dancing, playing the piano, or telling jokes. This is a show you won't want to miss. Remember, tonight at 7:30 in the auditorium. Tickets will be on sale for $3 at the door. Bo?
Nancy, grad night tickets are going to be on sale Monday, and they'll be on sale through the Thursday after spring break. Now, there's a limited number of tickets, so be sure to pick them up as soon as possible because it'll be first come, first serve. And if you want more information, see the senior bulletin board. You know where that is. Nancy?
Students, if you're interested in working with children and are considering a career in teaching or other child-related activities, stop by J4 to pick up an application for child care. Come and see our little Cougar preschool. Also, we'd like to wish congratulations to Erin Daly. She has been selected on the first team All Pinellas County girls soccer team. Congratulations, Erin. Bo?
Nancy, Rob Bass will be appearing at Moonbeams on the 21st of this month. Now that's a Tuesday, and he'll be there singing It Takes Two and a whole bunch of other good songs. So be sure to go out and see him. If you haven't seen him before, and if you haven't been to that nice little club, go out there, have a good time, and we'll see you there. Nancy, let's go into Pet of the Week with Amy Seacole. Amy?
Good morning. Welcome to Pet of the Week, and today we have a little frisky kitten, and here's Carolyn to tell you about it.
Good morning. This is an 8-week-old female kitten, and she is quite frisky today. Her adoption fee would be $40, which includes her spaying and neutering, her inoculations and deworming, license tag, and also a free ID tag from the shelter and a year's membership. I would like to encourage you that we're starting to receive a lot of little kittens in and small puppies at this time. We have a saying that April litters bring May critters. And it's coming up very soon for us to receive our litters in. As you can see, we're going to have quite a wide selection of animals, so come on in if you're considering a kitten or a puppy at the shelter.
Thank you. For UPC's Pet of the Week, this has been Amy Seacole with Carolyn Hilliard.
You know, every day a lower and lower percentage of teenagers are turning away from the church and turning away from religious activities. Let's take a look at something like that right now.
This is the Matt and Mike in the Morning Show. And today it's March 9th in this merry morning, and we're going to honor some people, Matt. I think it's going to be Warren G. Frost for his great support of 37 years as the Pinellas County teacher. Not only that, but we'll be also doing the honorable tree planting ceremony. So let's go see some of that now, Matt. Yeah, so why don't you follow us, and we'll be right with you. How's that? How's this? This is such a marvelous, merry event that even Q105 here on this merry March morning. So let's go watch the services. The magnificent jazz band of CHS, and they're really, really good. I'm Matt.
And I'm Mike.
And this is the Matt and Mike in the Morning Show.
And we're back, and we have some refreshments, and they're just going to tell us why they're here.
Exactly why are you two here today?
In remembrance of
Warren G. Frost.
Warren G. Frost.
The great 37-year man of Pinellas County.
And he was my guidance counselor, Matt, and he did an excellent job. Excellent.
Mike, what do you say we go over and check out the festivities now? They're just about ready to begin. For the Matt and Mike in the Morning Shows, we're on the sidelines for today's festivities. Mike, what do you think?
I think it's just beautiful. As you can hear, the chorus is in the background singing beautiful tunes for us.
Right.
I'd just like to add that there are a lot of people out here supporting this, and we feel we were really happy that Dr. Frost has had such a good year, good years with us at Country
Right on,
High.
Mike. I have to agree with you. I think Mr. McNeil is ready to take the stand, so I think we should turn around and look at the stand.
Okay.
Today's coordinator of today's events, honoring Warren G. Frost. And there's Rick McNeil to start today's festivities.
Testing. Okay, I'd like to welcome you all to the first annual, hopefully, Arbor Day celebration. The paw print decided that we needed to do something to honor Countryside High School, honor the students who made the honor roll and dean's list at Countryside High, and it seemed like a fitting celebration to invite all of the honor roll and dean's list students out here today to help to dedicate the 20 trees that were donated by the city of Clearwater. Let's hear it for those honor roll and dean's list students. Yeah.
All right.
We'd like to welcome too all of the officials, the Q105, the school board members, the administration members, the city officials, county officials who are.
And Mr. Bloomquist, who is our past chairman for the school board. And Mr. Bloomquist, would you like to say a couple of words?
On behalf of the school board, we'd like to congratulate all of you who are taking your academics so seriously here at Countryside
Look at
High
Mr.
School.
Burkett and Ms. Walker. It looks like they're having a good time. What do you think,
We
Mike?
certainly noted
I really do think so. Do
attention
you think
to
of
school
things happening
spirit
between
here
the two of them?
Countryside High School in
I
recent
don't
weeks,
know.
and
We'll have to go
particularly
ask some
attending the
questions
last
after
two
this.
basketball games
This is
that were
concealed
over here at
footage. No one's
Town.
ever seen this
We're
before.
really proud of all of your
We're back to
accomplishments.
Burt
I think
Blomquist.
planting these trees really shows a lot of confidence in the future as well. There'll be a lot of other students that will enjoy these trees someday.
Good morning. I'd like to take this chance to make an impression on you that you need to plan for the future, for your own
Sandy
future
Semple
as well
here.
as
Doesn't
for the
she look
future
stunning?
Of your city, for Countryside High School. And by planting trees, you are planting for the future. A lot of people don't realize that trees are a part of our everyday lives. From the time we wake up in the morning and read the newspaper, to the ice cream that we eat, to the fingernail polish that some of us may use, to the adhesives found in a lot of tapes. So
Tracy Berry, senior at Countryside High School.
Welcome teachers,
Doesn't she look
students,
awesome?
honorary guests, and environmental enthusiasts. I am especially proud to be here today to celebrate what I think is an especially important day. As we are surrounded by continual development and expansion, it is projects such as this that reinstill my faith and the faith of others in human concern for the environment. We have not merely planted trees here today, but rather we have planted hope, hope for a better tomorrow. Reminders that even in a world such as ours, where 1,000 acres of rainforest may be destroyed daily, everyone has the ability to make a difference and change the destructive pattern man has set.
Miss Littlefield and I, on behalf of the entire student body,
The golden
this is
shovel.
tough to handle, this
The
shovel.
golden
This is
shovel.
a shovel dedicating the tree right out there with all of the balloons right on the corner to Dr. Warren.
And Debbie for the Daily Day Show, saying goodbye from Matt and Mike on March 9th. Good morning. So
All right. Danielle, no, I wasn't on the honor roll.
He could not be with us today because he had a death in his family and sent his deepest regrets. But we have this shovel, gold shovel, with a plaque on it saying, Dr. Warren Frosch, planting for the future. In appreciation for 37 years of dedication to education, Countryside High School, March 9th, 1989. And I'm sure that he will hang this in his den in his retirement. He has to. So let's have a hand for...
I'm Matt.
And I'm Mike. And this is the Matt and Mike in the Morning Show.
And we're just wondering, how do you feel about this marvelous event on this March 9th day?
Well, I think it's mighty magnificent. All these trees are so marvelous.
You heard that from Shannon Russmeisel, senior president of SGA. And look at them spirited Countryside High School students. They're really having a good time at today's festivities.
I must agree with you, Matt. They look marvelous.
Marvelous and magnificent.
I think this is a magnificent moment in history, and it's going to be remembered forever.
See, here's a little fertilizer.
And I'd like to commend Mr. McNeil for offering these services to all the students at Countryside High School. Thank you, Mr. McNeil.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.
I'm Matt.
And I'm Mike. And this has been a magnificent morning, may I add, on this March 9th show.
And this has been the Matt and Mike in the Morning Show for UPC.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You know, the male race here in the world is just one step closer to becoming females. It's horrible, I know, but let's take a look at guys who wear earrings.
This is Chantel Settle reporting for UPC News. Why do guys wear earrings? Right now, here with us, we have a notorious earring wearer, Eric Saxon. Eric, why do you wear an earring?
I don't know. It has a certain amount of ornamental value, I think. I think it looks good, and I don't think it should be segregated to just females. I think guys should be accepted as wearing earrings also.
Tom Parisi, why do you wear an earring?
Oh, it's cool.
It's cool? That's why you're wearing an earring, because it's cool?
I like it.
Okay, thank you. Herb Letchworth, why do you wear an earring?
I don't know. Just to be different, I guess. Same old thing. Everybody doesn't, all the guys don't have one, I guess.
Well, more and more guys are getting earrings. What will you do then?
That's what really makes me mad, is the fact that more and more guys are getting earrings. But I do it just, I think, to upset the administration, because they don't like the hanging earrings. They always comment on them, so I just wear it.
Just to be rebellious?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Todd Vargas, what kind of experiences have you had wearing an earring?
Well,
I don't know. I just went in, and I came home one day, and my father started to just like rip it right out of my ear, and he called me a homo, and my girlfriend called me a homo. And then it got infected, and like good and pus came out. It was like thick. It was like really thick.
Thank you. Mr. Waters, what kind of psychological, clinical reason do you have for men wearing earrings in their ear?
Well, I found in my research, in my years and years of research, that men that wear earrings have unresolved Oedipal complexes and latent homosexual tendencies, and have not come to terms with the female figure in their personality, and basically they're queer. And I am very concerned for the male species in this civilization, and I just want to say a big whoa to you.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Massetti, what do you think about guys who wear earrings?
Well, I think that earrings are perfectly okay for men to wear. You know, if I didn't have this job, I'd wear one myself, and I really want my son to wear one and be a real man, you know, and I don't feel anything about him, you know.
Well, don't you think that the kids at school are going to make fun of him and call him names and everything like that?
Well, you know, he can handle, he's a real man, and I want him to grow up just like me and be a school administrator. That's what I want for my son. I'm thinking about getting my nostrils pierced.
Thank you. Well, you can probably tell this isn't my real voice, so don't laugh at me if you see me old. This is Chantel for UPC. Thank you very much.
This week, Jason Bandy talked to Mr. Burkett and Mrs. Koenig for Guidance News. Jason?
Today I'm here with Mr. Burkett on Guidance News, and he'd like to talk about the state assessment test.
Thank you, Jason. The state assessment test is a very important test because students cannot receive a diploma without it. Everybody must, by state mandate, take the test. It's given first in the 10th grade, and we will get all our sophomores next Monday and Tuesday. We do have some 11th and 12th graders who still need to take this test. Lists have been sent out as well as individual letters to students that we've identified. If you feel you haven't taken the test or a part of it, or you're just not certain about it, please come down and see me or Mrs. Koenig today, and we'll be glad to check it out. If necessary, we'll clear you, or else we'll arrange for you to take the test on Monday or Tuesday. Remember, you cannot receive a diploma without this examination. Thank you.
All right, then I gotta go for Ms. Koenig.
No good?
No, that's perfect. All right. And here's Ms. Koenig with some news about the SAT.
Well, actually, I wanted to mention registration first. We're going to be registering after the spring break, and students will be getting registration materials, the new curriculum guide, and the registration form. We're through about half of the seniors so far, and then we'll get the rest of them after spring break. But it's very important when you get these materials from the counselors in your social studies or English classes that you take some time to really think about what you want to take for next year. We're going to a year-long scheduling, which means you're going to have to pick classes for the full year, and that's going to be different. And it is taking quite a while because we're having to think about 14 classes in some cases instead of just a first semester or 7 classes. So please give it some thought and be prepared. The other thing I'd like to mention again, and we mentioned it the last time, was that students who are planning on going to college, juniors, need to take the College Board entrance test this spring. There's the SAT or the ACT, and these applications are located in the guidance office. Please remember that you're going to help your admission process by taking them in the spring. Thank you.
This has been Jason Bandy reporting for UPC.
You know, Carrie and Tex have been working on this project for a good while, and it's really turned out great, and it's about chewing tobacco. And even though Tex does wear an earring, he's still my best friend in the world. Carrie, Tex.
Chewing tobacco, or dip. It is packaged in attractive and appealing packages. But what can be attractive about sticking weeds into your mouth, sucking the juices out of them, and then spitting them on the floor? Though some students here at Countryside High School choose to deny the fact that they are using chewing tobacco, the results are evident. Just look at our walls and our carpets, and all over the school. We went and talked to 2 people very much involved with the problem of chewing tobacco. Fred Klovac, the maintenance technician here at Countryside, and Mr. Richard Massetti, assistant principal. What is it like to have to see this every day and clean it and Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, personally, myself, I very rarely clean it up, only in an emergency situation basis. But the custodians who do clean up, we have been having a lot of complaints with this problem and of chewing the tobacco. And it's not so much with the athletics or the better known as the jocks that do this, or it used to be referred to as also the rednecks or southerners of sorts that would do this. It's now everybody is trying it, and it's okay, but when they're spitting on the walls and everything else, that's really gross. Not only that, but it is a health hazard, really. You talk about AIDS and everything else, and it is very, as far as germs are concerned, it is really bad.
A student is chewing tobacco or dipping, he's brought down to my office. We'll certainly have him throw it out. Parents contacted, and that's treated just like a smoking offense. Page 11 in the Code of Conduct reads, when evidence indicates that a student has smoked a cigarette, pipe, or used any other form of tobacco on school board property, that's chewing tobacco and that's dip, or in connection with any school or school-sponsored activity, the principal or his designee, that's me, shall apply the following penalties. First offense, student shall receive a 2-day suspension. Second offense is a 5-day suspension. Third offense is a 10-day suspension. Any student that receives a suspension for any type of cigarette products or tobacco products, I think is foolish, and they need to maybe look at their lifestyle a little bit and organize or rearrange their priorities.
Okay, thank you.
Well, we finished another show, and I'd just like to say God bless everyone, and I hope you have a good day and a even better weekend, Nancy.
I'd like to reiterate your wishes and hope everyone has a very nice weekend.
Well, I didn't know I iterated them, but thank you very much.
Oh, wait, we're not using something like this that he totally gets me on. No. Stop.
I did this segment because I really enjoy working with Bo on the UPC announcements, and I just wanted to do a little tribute to him. Bo, is there anything you'd like to say to him?
Bo who? Bo who? Bo Cephas? What?
No, thank you.
Bob?
No, Bo.
Bo. No. Nothing really.
Okay, thank you. Nancy's doing a tribute to Bo Staples. Is there anything you'd like to say about him?
Bo who?
Bo Staples.
The only Bo I know anything about is Bo Zoe. He was that clown in Chicago, had that children's show.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Miss Blonde, do you have any comments for Bo?
Bo who?
Bo Staples.
I don't know. Bo. Bill?
No.
Bob? Brian? I forgot lots of Brian.
Excuse me, would you like to say anything about Bo Staples?
No.
Staples?
Who? To who, Miss who?
To Bo Staples.
She seemed nice to me.
Do you know who he is?
No.
Thank you.
Who? I'm so sick of hearing about Bo, okay?
Who's Bo?
I don't want to hear about him anymore.
Bo?
I'm sick of hearing about Bo. We always hear about Bo.
like him.
Bo is not that great.
I think Nancy is much better than Bo.
Nancy
You
is
should get him
steals
off
the show. Get Bo off the show.
Definitely.